Man, we're back in the film study room here with Coach Burr. We've changed up our venue where we're filming at today. And Coach, I guess you get to do a lot of work in this room with the guys. Or do you guys watch film as a unit?
Yeah, we actually the defense probably uses this room more than we do. Offense we do in the main. We do 2 different film times at times, but
yeah,
we try to fit it in. We do Sunday night film study for the most part. And we get a lot of kids come to that. That's about all we do on the weekend is a little bit of optional film study on Sunday. But
if you and the staff get together and watch together, or y'all break it down in individual units?
Yes, we got away during COVID from meeting on Sundays, so we don't meet on Sundays. So everybody does what they need to do on Saturdays, and we talk about it on Sundays. But I mean, this staff's been together for 5 years, so we pretty much know what's going on. We don't do a whole lot of different changes, so.
And keep Sundays for the day of the Lord.
That's right.
I like where your head's at, Coach.
Yeah. Coach, and for family.
Because
I don't pay them enough.
Well, yeah. Well,
I don't pay them enough.
And you don't have enough time with them.
Right.
You know, it's tough.
Yeah. Then we know what's going on, and I mean, it's only 4 of us, so that really, so.
Y'all ain't got about 16 or 18 like Thompson?
No.
No.
And don't pay, and the 4 don't make enough, so
I understand.
We don't try to waste time. We want to
you gotta
care about their time.
That's right.
You know, most of them have young families or young kids at home, so let them be with them.
That's one thing you can't buy back either. Time.
That's right.
You got to make sure you use it valuable.
That's right.
Coach, you knew last week going in, y'all were fixing to play a team with a really good quarterback that scored a lot of points, and you knew you was going to be on your A game. You held them to 16 points and ended up getting out of there, I believe, a 21-16 victory over Susan Moore. Big win.
Yeah,
you were up for QSB Team of the Week, which was huge. But take us back to last week, Coach, and how that transpired.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that's the first time we've, as a program, played at Susan Moore outside of maybe a junior high game. So just a new rivalry inside the county. But we knew it was going to be tough because we were both playing for that host in a playoff game, and they had already beat, one of the teams that's kind of doing real well in the region, Cold Springs. So they kind of we needed to win that just to keep us even as far as that goes. So a lot of pressure on us. I thought we played well at times. Defensively, played really well. A lot of assignment football. Got real good defensive end play. I thought Caleb Young and Carter Barnett played real well. And some linebackers that had some big tackles. I think Owen Wadsworth may be Blount County Player of the Week. Had like 14 tackles. He's our middle linebacker.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's and of course he's on our O-line too. So he's tip of the spear guy. I thought the O-line did really well blocking. Nate Sherrill ran the ball well. I think he had 140 yards. I think it's his second career 100-yard game. So, I mean, all in all, but probably one of the things that we do a lot of is onside kick and stuff. So we recovered 2 onside kicks to start the first half. So that's 2 possessions that we took away from a potent offense. So I think special teams won the game for us, and just being sound in the punt game and all that kind of stuff. So
that is huge.
Yes, it is. So.
You tell the best defense is him sitting on the sidelines.
Absolutely.
Man, that's huge. I didn't know that happened. No,
we came out at half, and
did y'all see something, or did y'all plan on that from the get-go?
No, that's what we practice. So. Kind of. We think we can put you in a bad enough shape that gives us the advantage on onside kicks, and we don't kick it deep. If we're a defensive team here, so if we could kick it in the end zone every time, we would and give you a start. But since we can't, we've had such bad experiences on kickoffs. We try to do stuff to give us an advantage. I mean, we're not really going for the ball. We just don't need to give up a touchdown on special teams, and if we get the ball, it's a bonus.
Well, if they're going to return it 40 yards anyway,
might as well take a shot. We
might as well roll the dice.
30% chance or whatever, so we'll take that 30% chance.
We'll take it, and if you hit 2 of them like you did there, that's the winning lottery ticket, Coach.
That's right.
You got out of there, Coach. I know, like you said, it probably wasn't the prettiest offensive game, but you'll take it anytime you can get a win in region play and move forward.
Right.
Take us back through the offense, and then who's some of the guys that did do some things good.
Yeah, offensively, I thought we ran the ball well. We still having me as a play caller, probably not doing a great job. I think it's mostly my fault of not putting the kids in the best spot. But we're playing with a lead and trying to run the clock, and just we had a drive fail inside the 5-yard line. So just some stuff we need to clean up, because if we score there, they don't, they get that last possession with what, 12-point lead, or we'll have a 12-point lead, so that last possession really doesn't matter. But we turned it over on our last drive of the fourth quarter, so they got the ball at the 2 or 3, maybe 4, I guess, and that was their last drive trying to get out. I think they made it to midfield, but if we finish that, our chances are really good of it not having that scary drive at the end, but just more conservative. I've got to get a little better at play calling, but
Coach, you ever thought about firing yourself?
Yeah, I've fired myself a few times, but I think Justin Hickman is our wide receiver, and he causes issues when people cover him one-on-one, and we did throw a corner route for a touchdown. Jericho made a real good throw, but we're in our heavy set and just trying to drive inside the red zone. So we've got to get better at some little things, but
that's kind of your MO, those.
Yes, just pound away.
Yeah, so, run down.
Especially once we get in plus territory, we're almost always going to just try to drive it in on you.
Yeah.
But it's not flashy, but it from a defensive. I grew up as a defensive coordinator in the profession, so. Or not on the defensive side of the ball, and so I'll try to keep the defense in good position.
No doubt.
Eat the clock.
That's good.
Eat the clock.
Yeah, shorten the game.
Yeah, because they're real potent offense.
Oh yeah.
It could. We were always worried. We went up ahead, and then we recovered the onside kick, scored, and then they got the ball back, and they drove down on us. Like in 4 or 5 plays, and that was a spooky sense. So one of their touchdown drives was really impressive, and so we had to make some adjustments on defense, and the defense stepped up because it could have got out of hand right there. So,
Coach, you're in a region where some of your opponents is really good offensively.
Yes.
Cold Springs is averaging 50.
Yes.
Or better.
Yes, very
Susan
quick.
Moore's probably averaging mid-40s. Coast is averaging high. Every possession counts.
That's right.
What y'all do to me negates a lot of what these teams do. Like, you want to break their tempo.
That's right.
Sound and special teams where you can't get an onside or a good. Which last thing you want to do is give them a short field, and then finally you're running the ball. Talk about that and how. I mean, that's if you want to beat teams that have juggernaut offenses, the things you guys do kind of plays into.
Right. Just you got to keep the ball out of their hands.
Correct.
And we've done a good job at times of not hurting ourselves, but I think we had 14 penalties the other night, so it put us behind the chains, and it did stop a few drives. So we got to clean up our penalties, but we're a defense first program, so defense wins championships. You can't lose if they don't score. So
that's a fact.
So everything's around that, and that's kind of how we want to base everything. Matt Lipscomb and his staff does a great job of getting them ready every week. And then offensively, we just want to not give them opportunities to score easy. So we really focus on not turning the ball over and keeping time of possession in our favor, which is an old school method. So it's not flashy, but I mean we can be flashy at times when we need to be, but most of the time this year we've had the lead and not have to do flashy stuff. So
what you're telling me is you're not going to go 5 wide run and shoot like the Houston Oilers?
No, not unless we are getting beat up pretty bad, and we need to. I mean,
Coach, if you're in 5 wide and slinging it, then that's probably not good.
No, it's not good. I mean, we're having problems on defense. I'm telling you that. So we're trying to make things happen. So
I got you.
Yeah.
This week you're taking on Cleveland, intercounty rivalry here. What have you seen from them on film? If the people who haven't been able to go watch them play this year.
I think they're getting better every week. They've had some personnel issues. I think they've had a few guys out and beaten up like the rest of us, but really quick on offense. They're 5 wide. They're empty, so that causes problems for anybody. And I think they do a really good job out of empty.
They get it out quick.
They do, and they run the quarterback a lot, and I think they've had 2 or 3 different guys playing quarterback, and they all run the ball well, and they're real good screen games. So we just got to be sound on defense, not chase the quarterback. That's what scares us really is the screens.
Yeah.
Just because we're kind of an aggressive attacking defense, so it will hurt us, and defensive back-wise, I think we match up okay with them, barring an injury. If we lose a guy here or there, they take a play off, it could hurt us.
That could be bad.
Yeah, because they're very big play capable. I don't know if you were at that Coosa game. I think they ran a screen pass for almost 60 yards, 70 yards right off the game. Yeah, they right out of the gate. So that kind of scares you. You know, one missed tackle, it puts a lot of pressure on your DBs because it's one-on-one. One missed tackle, everybody's in man or back to the ball. So, but we're just going to have to get out there, and hopefully we can drive on them offensively and short field, just our regular football game, hopefully.
Yeah, kind of like your recipe. You don't want to go in there and scrap it. And if you're a pizza guy, you don't want to go in there and start serving hot dogs.
Right. We got the John David Butts, who was our senior running back. This is his first game. He will be back, so we'll be able to go back to our two-back sets. We don't know how well he's going to do in battle, just coming off of all those rehab and all, but him and Nate Sherrill will help us.
He's been out for a while.
That's right. Yep. He tore his ACL first half of Vinemont, then the accident happened in the weight room with his toe, so he hasn't played a game this year, so this will be his first game.
Wow.
Yeah, so senior, and we're not going to melt him down out there, but we're working him into the system.
At least 35, 40 carries.
Yeah, that's what he wants. I just don't know if he's ready for it. If he proves that he can do it, we'll ride him. But Nate has been giving us a good look on offense too. So
yeah, no doubt. Man, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's what we're excited about. And
I've been excited. I remember him. He ain't been here all year.
That's right. He's real thick. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
And and hopefully, fingers crossed, we get our other running back next week. So the outside linebacker.
Plays both ways.
Isaac McGuire. Yeah. So we went from a pretty good running back room to one, and then so now we'll be back to three, hopefully. So let's kind of share that load, and it just gives us an opportunity to line up in some different stuff. Like when we get in our base wing tee or something like that, we just didn't have enough backs to roll through.
Yeah.
So,
Coach, you might be able to get everybody back healthy. You might go to the Notre Dame box.
Yeah, I can. We got it. We got it if we need it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. So.
Y'all might be running some Vince Lombardi Packer sweeps in this mug.
We're a Packer sweep team.
That's it.
Yes, but
Coach, man, I appreciate you. Before I shut it down, I always like to kick it back to you just for final thoughts.
Yeah, we're football crazy this week. So today is Thursday, so we play a middle school game today. We play a varsity game Friday. We play a JV game Monday and another junior high game Tuesday. So we got another 4 days. We had a reschedule of a junior high game. So
out of 5 days, you get 4 games?
So yeah, well, if you take away the weekend, we get 4 consecutive school days of football again.
That's crazy.
But it's great. I think it's great for the kids to play. I mean, it gets our 7th and 8th grade only are playing.
Yeah.
They're thrown in that junior high league, so they get to go and play. It's a bigger school, but it gets people playing time. St. Clair County is going to return the favor with their JV team on Monday, and so I get my 9th, 10th, 11th graders to play. And then, of course, junior high's 7th, 8th, and 9th. So I got to kind of work it. But anyway, in saying all that, I need the support of the parents, and we're probably going to need some helpers. So anybody that wants to help, Friday night is our last night to buy the half a cow. So they're selling we've got the ice box out here, and you get to pick how you want it butchered. So that's gonna be fun. So get your tickets. Yep, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
My ticket gets drawn, but we'll draw that between the 3rd and 4th quarter. So
that'd be awesome.
Yes, sir.
Coach, I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Take it easy, and God willing, we'll be back here next week with another episode.
Yes, sir. Thank you.